If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still do these 8 things, you're not just aging well, you're a rare gem. Your chances of reaching 100 might be higher than you think. Longevity isn't just about luck or genetics, it's about the small, everyday habits that make a big difference, often without you even realizing it. Many people believe that aging comes with inevitable decline, but that's only part of the story. The truth is, some individuals maintain their strength, flexibility, and mental sharpness far beyond what most people expect. They move with ease, stay mentally focused, and hold on to abilities that others their age struggle with. These are the people who not only live longer, but also live better. In this video, we'll explore 8 key signs that set you apart. If you can still do these things, you're on the right track for a healthier, longer life. Some of them might surprise you, but each one is a powerful indicator of longevity. Stay with me until the end, because the last one is something few people think about, but it plays a major role in how long and how well you live. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And if you find this video helpful, drop a yes in the comments. If not, type no to let me know so I can keep improving for you. Now let's get started. Sign number 1. You can get up from a chair without using your hands. Can you guess one of the biggest indicators of longevity? It's not how fast you walk or how much weight you can lift. Surprisingly, it's something much simpler. Your ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands. This seemingly small action speaks volumes about your overall health. It shows that your leg muscles are strong, your balance is steady, and you still have good control over your body. More importantly, it's a powerful predictor of how long you'll maintain your independence as you age. Losing muscle mass is a natural part of aging, but how much and how quickly you lose it depends on how you use your body. If you need to push off with your hands or lean forward forcefully to stand up, it could be a sign that your lower body strength is declining, possibly without you even realizing it. Think about the last time you stood up from a low chair. Did you do it effortlessly, or did you feel like you needed an extra push? Many people don't notice they're losing strength until something as simple as standing up starts to feel like a challenge. Take Robert, for example. He's 77 and has always considered himself active. But one day, he noticed that standing up from his favorite armchair wasn't as easy as it used to be. He found himself pushing off with his hands. At first, he thought it was just a normal part of aging. But when his doctor explained that leg strength is one of the biggest factors in preventing falls, a major risk for older adults, he knew he had to take action. He started doing simple exercises like bodyweight squats and seated leg lifts. Within a few months, he could stand up with ease again, and more importantly, he felt stronger and more confident in his movements. Why does this ability matter so much? Because lower body strength is directly linked to mobility and balance. Weaker legs mean a higher risk of falls, and falls are one of the leading causes of serious injuries in older adults. If you can still stand up without using your hands, that means your legs are strong enough to support you. Your balance is still sharp, and your coordination is intact. All key indicators of longevity. But what if you do need to push off with your hands? Don't worry, strength can be regained at any age. Simple exercises like squats, seated leg lifts, and heel raises can help rebuild the muscle strength you need to maintain this ability. The key is consistency. Small efforts each day add up to big results over time. So next time you stand up from a chair, pay attention to how you do it. If you can rise easily, that's a great sign. You're in better shape than you might think. It's a small action, but it speaks volumes about your long-term health and quality of life. Sign number 2. You can walk at a brisk pace without feeling out of breath. One of the strongest indicators of longevity isn't just how far you can walk, it's how fast. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still walk at a brisk pace without gasping for air, you're part of a rare group. Walking speed is directly linked to lifespan, and research shows that those who maintain a strong pace tend to live longer, healthier lives. This isn't just about staying fit. It's about heart health, lung capacity, muscular endurance, and overall vitality. Walking with confidence and at a steady pace signals that your heart is pumping efficiently, your lungs are delivering oxygen properly, and your muscles have the stamina to keep you moving. Think about how you walk when you go for a stroll. Do you move with purpose, or do you find yourself slowing down more than usual? Do you need to stop and catch your breath after a short distance? A slower walking speed can be an early sign of declining health, and it often creeps up so gradually that people don't even notice. Take William, for example. At 74, he had always been an active man, but he started realizing that his usual walks were taking longer. At first, he thought he was just being cautious. But then he noticed something else. His breathing became heavier when climbing stairs. That's when he decided to pay closer attention to his walking speed. He started timing himself over short distances, making sure he could maintain a steady pace without getting winded. Over time, he improved his endurance, regained confidence, and felt years younger. Walking isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's a reflection of your overall health. A strong, steady pace means your cardiovascular system is working efficiently, your muscles are engaged, and your balance is intact. And beyond the physical benefits, walking also supports brain function, helping to keep your memory sharp and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Not sure where you stand? Try this simple walking test. Walk at your normal pace for about 10 feet, then speed up as if you're hurrying to catch an elevator before the doors close. If you can do this comfortably without losing your breath, that's a great sign. But if you feel winded or unsteady, it may be time to work on your endurance. The good news? Improving your walking speed doesn't require intense workouts. Simply walking regularly, focusing on good posture, and gradually increasing your pace can make a big difference. Even small improvements in walking speed can extend your lifespan. So next time you go for a walk, pay attention to your pace. If you can still walk briskly with confidence, that's an incredible sign that your body is working well and that you're on the path to a long, healthy life. Sign number 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Balance is one of those things most people don't think about until they start to lose it. But the truth is, your ability to stay steady, even for just a few seconds, is a powerful indicator of how well your body is aging. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you're in great shape. In fact, studies show that balance is directly linked to longevity. Those who maintain strong balance as they age tend to live longer, healthier lives. But this isn't just about avoiding falls. It's a sign that your nervous system, muscles, and reflexes are all working together in harmony. When you stand on one foot, you're engaging multiple systems in your body: your vision, inner ear, and proprioception, your body's sense of position in space. If any of these start to decline, balance is one of the first things to suffer. Think about the last time you put on socks while standing. Were you able to balance easily, or did you need to grab onto something? Even slight changes in balance can develop gradually, and many people don't realize they're losing it until they trip, stumble, or nearly fall, often catching them by surprise. Take Frank, for example. At 76, he had always been fairly active. But one day, while getting dressed, he noticed it was harder to balance on one foot to put on his pants. At first, he brushed it off as a fluke, but when he deliberately tried to balance, he could barely hold himself up for a few seconds without tipping over. That was his wake-up call. Determined to regain his stability, he started incorporating balance exercises into his daily routine. Within just a few weeks, he noticed a huge difference, not only in his steadiness but also in his confidence while moving. Balance is one of the best predictors of fall risk, and as you may know, falls are one of the leading causes of injury and hospitalization in older adults. The better your balance, the lower your chances of experiencing a life-changing fall. Curious about where you stand? Try this simple test. Stand near a sturdy surface you can grab if needed. Lift one foot off the ground and see if you can hold your balance for 10 seconds. If you can do this comfortably, that's a great sign. If not, don't worry. Balance can be improved at any age with simple exercises like heel raises, side leg lifts, and weight shifting from one foot to the other. The key is to practice a little every day to keep your coordination sharp. Good balance isn't just about staying steady on your feet, it's about maintaining your independence for years to come. The stronger your balance, the more confidently you can move through life without fear of falling or losing mobility. So next time you're standing in line at the grocery store or brushing your teeth, try balancing on one foot for a few seconds. If you can do it with ease, take it as a powerful sign that your body is functioning well and that you're on the right track for a long, healthy life. Sign number 4, you can get down on the floor and stand back up without assistance. One of the strongest indicators of longevity isn't just strength or endurance, it's mobility. If you can still get down on the floor and stand back up without help, you have a major advantage over many others your age. This ability directly reflects your flexibility, muscle strength, coordination, and overall mobility, all of which play a critical role in maintaining independence as you age. Many older adults begin avoiding the floor entirely because they worry they won't be able to get back up, but the moment you stop using certain movements, your body starts losing the ability to perform them. Being able to lower yourself down and push yourself back up means that your core and legs are still working together, something that becomes increasingly rare after age 65. Think about the last time you dropped something on the floor. Did you hesitate before bending down to pick it up? Did you feel comfortable lowering yourself? Or did it feel like a struggle? These small moments often reveal more about our mobility than we realize. Take Joseph, for example. At 78, he never thought much about getting on the floor, until one day, his grandson wanted to play a board game. He hesitated, not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure if he could comfortably get back up. That was the moment he realized he needed to work on his mobility. Joseph started practicing slow, controlled movements, squatting, kneeling, and pushing himself up using his legs instead of relying on furniture. Over time, he regained the ability to get down and up with ease. More importantly, he regained confidence in his movements. The ability to stand up from the floor without assistance is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Research has found that those who struggle with this movement are more likely to face mobility limitations later in life. That's because it signals overall physical decline, weak muscles, reduced flexibility, and loss of balance. On the other hand, people who maintain this ability tend to stay active, independent, and resilient. Want to test yourself? Try this simple challenge. Stand near a chair for safety. Slowly lower yourself to the floor, then see if you can stand back up without grabbing onto anything. If you can, that's a great sign. If you struggle, don't be discouraged. Mobility can be improved with daily strength exercises, stretching, and practicing controlled movements that mimic getting up from a low position. Maintaining this ability isn't just about convenience, it's about independence. If you need to reach for something, tie your shoes, or even catch yourself after a fall, having the strength and coordination to recover can make all the difference. So next time you avoid the floor, ask yourself, is it because getting up feels difficult? If you can still do this movement with ease, take it as a powerful sign that your body is aging well and that you're on the right track for a long, healthy life. Sign number 5, you can carry a full bag of groceries. Without struggling, strength isn't just about lifting heavy weights at the gym, it's about handling daily tasks with ease. If you can still carry a full bag of groceries without difficulty, you're in better shape than many people your age. The ability to lift and carry objects comfortably is a strong indicator of muscle strength, endurance, and functional fitness, all of which contribute to a longer, healthier life. Many people underestimate the importance of grip strength and upper body endurance until they start to decline. Carrying groceries, opening jars, or even lifting a suitcase requires more than just arm strength. It engages your shoulders, back, and core. Studies have shown that grip strength is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. People with stronger grip strength tend to live longer and healthier lives, while those who struggle with basic lifting tasks are more likely to experience mobility decline and overall health issues. Think about the last time you carried groceries into your house. Did you lift the bags without thinking twice, or did you feel like you needed to stop and shift your weight to avoid straining yourself? Have you ever found yourself needing help with everyday tasks that used to be easy? These small changes often happen so gradually that people don't even notice them at first. Take Richard, for example. At 75, he always prided himself on his independence. But one day, after a routine grocery trip, he realized he was struggling to carry the bags up his front steps. It wasn't that the bags were heavier than usual, it was that his body had lost some of the strength it once had. That's when he decided to take action. He started doing simple strength exercises, focusing on his arms, shoulders, and grip. Within a few months, not only was he carrying groceries with ease again, but he also noticed his energy levels had improved, and everyday tasks felt less exhausting. The good news is that maintaining strength doesn't require heavy lifting or intense workouts. Even small efforts like squeezing a rubber ball to improve grip strength, lifting light weights, or doing push-ups against the kitchen counter can have a lasting impact. Consistency is key. Just a few minutes of strength-based movement each day can make a big difference in maintaining muscle mass and preventing unnecessary physical decline. Carrying groceries, lifting household items, and holding on to things with confidence isn't just about convenience. It's about maintaining independence. When your muscles are strong, you're less likely to feel fatigued, weak, or injured. Most importantly, you'll be able to continue handling daily activities on your own, without hesitation. So next time you pick up a bag of groceries, pay attention to how it feels. If you can carry it easily, take it as a strong sign that your body is aging well and that you're on track for a long, active life. Sign number 6, you can climb a flight of stairs. Without stopping, climbing stairs might seem like a simple task, but it is one of the clearest tests of physical endurance, cardiovascular health, and lower body strength. If you can still climb a flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath, you are doing better than most people your age, and you have a strong indicator of longevity on your side. Why is stair climbing so important? It requires a combination of muscle strength. Your legs need enough power to push you upward. Cardiovascular endurance. Your heart and lungs must efficiently circulate oxygen. Coordination and balance. Your body needs to stay stable with every step. If any of these systems weaken, stairs become much harder to climb. Think about the last time you walked up a flight of stairs. Did you feel strong and steady? Or did you find yourself pausing halfway, feeling a little out of breath? Many people do not notice their stamina decreasing until they start avoiding stairs completely, choosing elevators, escalators, or simply walking slower. But avoiding stairs only makes the problem worse, leading to muscle loss and declining endurance over time. Take George, for example. At 73, he used to take the stairs without a second thought. But gradually, he started making small adjustments, choosing the elevator more often, avoiding buildings with stairs, or just slowing down. He did not think much of it until one day, he had to climb a short staircase at a friend's house and found himself completely out of breath by the time he reached the top. That was his wake-up call. George decided to start using stairs whenever possible, going slowly at first, then gradually building endurance. Within weeks, he noticed a huge difference. His legs felt stronger, his breathing improved, and stairs no longer felt like a challenge. What does stair climbing say about your health? Doctors often use stair climbing tests to quickly assess cardiovascular fitness. If you can climb a flight of at least 10 steps without stopping and without feeling exhausted at the top, your heart and lungs are still working efficiently, a fantastic sign of long-term health. Try this test. Find a staircase with at least 10 steps. Walk up at a steady pace. When you reach the top, notice how you feel. If you make it up without stopping or gasping for air, that is a great sign. If you struggle, do not worry. This can improve. To build endurance, try taking the stairs more often, walking at a brisker pace, and doing simple leg strengthening exercises. Keeping stairs from becoming an obstacle is key to staying independent and active as you age. Being able to climb stairs with confidence means your heart is strong, your muscles are working, and your energy levels are high. All signs that you are on the right path to a long, healthy life. If you found this insight helpful, comment number 6 below to let me know you are here. Now, let's keep going. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect. How many of these 8 signs apply to you? If you found yourself nodding along, recognizing these abilities in yourself, you are doing better than you might realize. Maintaining strength, balance, endurance, sharp thinking, and quality sleep in your 60s, 70s, and beyond is not just a sign of good health. It is proof that you are on the right path to a long, independent, and fulfilling life. Many people assume that aging means decline, but that is only part of the story. Your body and mind are capable of staying strong and sharp well into your later years, and these signs are evidence of that. If you can still do these things, it means your muscles are working efficiently, your heart is pumping strongly, your brain remains sharp, your energy levels support your daily activities. In other words, you are not just getting older, you are thriving. It is never too late to improve. Even if you noticed a few areas where you could improve, remember that it is never too late to make a change. Strength can be rebuilt. Endurance can be improved. Balance and memory can be trained. Small, consistent efforts lead to real results, and your body has the amazing ability to adapt at any age. What stood out to you? How many of these signs did you recognize in yourself? Which one stood out the most? We would love to hear from you, so leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to put it into action in your life. Your thoughts matter to us, and we read every comment. Hearing from you motivates and inspires us to keep creating content that helps you live a healthier, stronger life. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable information and inspiration. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.